Hey guys, and good morning, good evening, or whatever time of the day it is when you're watching this video. So, as you can see in the title, today we're going to talk about how you can install the Zabbix Agent 2. We're not talking about let's say the common agent, Agent 1, the good old one, Agent 1 written in the C language. We're talking about a new stuff, Agent 2, which is written in the Go language. And before the actual installation, because if we would show only the installation, this would probably be like the most shortest video in my channel. But so what's the difference between the agent and Agent 2? Basically, the Agent 2 is just a new generation of Zabbix Agent again, and it is written in the Go. It has much wider functionality. Still, it is a drop replacement for the current agent. Same configuration file is used. Old agents are still supported by the Zabbix, and there are no plans to discontinue support of the old agents, but the new one has a lot of new stuff. You can create your own plugins and create your own custom monitoring for any softwares or whatever else. And in addition, like most of the new templates, new cool templates released by the Zabbix are based on the Agent 2 platform, exactly because it is much more convenient to create new stuff, some more complex scenarios than simply run some sort of command and get a value and populate it inside a Zabbix on the new platform of the Zabbix agent. But somehow, like, this was released a while ago, but still I think that it's not really straightforward. So if you just now decide that you want to install it on your computer, what would be the first step to do? At least for me, it would be to go to the zabbix.com and a download page where we can get a usual stuff like install from the packages, the Zabbix Cloud images, containers, appliance, sources, and agents. But what we see on the agents is like, okay, we can choose Windows, any operating system version, AMD, 5.0 LTS, OpenSSL encryption, and MSI packaging. What we see, Zabbix Agent 5.03, and yeah, we can choose 02, 01, but that's just an old agent, the agent written in the C, not the Agent 2. And that's it, right? So if, let's say, I choose a Linux 3.0, OS version, hardware AMD, again 5.0 whatever, packaging, archive, and again Zabbix Agent 5.03, that's it. Yeah, again, we don't have Agent 2. So if you want to download it from here, which are, keep in mind, these are pre-compiled agents, right? So these were already compiled on the servers, and you just download them and you're ready to use. So if you want to get it for the Windows, all the same stuff, choose the version that you like, the hardware operating system version, then instead of MSI, you need to choose archive. Because for some reason MSI for the Agent 2 is not yet published. So Zabbix Agent 2 version, there we go. If you want to change the version, go ahead and you still have Agent 2. And you can go ahead and download. If you want you want an MSI, there is a Zabbix feature request 6016, so 6016 MSI installer for the Zabbix Agent 2, and as you can see, it's closed, fixed, and the fixed version is 5.2. And here in the attachments, you can already find MSI packages for the Zabbix Agent 2 for the Windows machines. So 5.01, 5.02, 4.4 old agent, yeah, so these are the old ones, and Agent 2, 5.02, yeah, and 5.01. So you don't have a latest 5.03 version yet, but it's absolutely safe to just grab these, download, install on your Windows machines, and you're good to go. So yes, this URL, I will probably drop it also in the description, so just open description, open the URL, download, and start to deploy on your Windows servers. What if, let's say you want to install it on a Linux machine, right? I have CLI here, and this is a CentOS 8 machine where I already have a Zabbix server up and running with database front and all the usual stuff. So basically, like if this is absolutely fresh server without any installation, let's say we don't even have a Zabbix server here, then what we need to do is go to our download page, choose the version 5.0, so Red Hat or CentOS 8 in our case. This doesn't really matter because we won't be installing the Zabbix server, we'll be installing the Zabbix Agent2. And what we just need to add a repository. So this will be the repo where all of the packages will be stored, and we can even open it. Let's say repo Zabbix official repository, Zabbix 5.0, rel 8 and x86. So this is the repository which we will be installing with this URL. So what we need to do is copy this and type inside your CLI. I already have this repository added because I have a Zabbix server, so I don't need to run it. And basically that's it. Then you can type yum search Zabbix agent, and let's see what we will get on this response. So there we go. We have a Zabbix agent, which is old Zabbix agent, and a Zabbix agent 2. So yum install Zabbix agent 2. And -yes to confirm. This will take some sort of the seconds. So installing Zabbix Agent2 5.03 and completed. That's it. Systemctl start Zabbix Agent2, and that's it. Agent is up and running. Tail var log Zabbix Agent 2.log, see it started using the plugins, UDP, uname, whatever else, Zabbix sync, some error that the host Zabbix server is not found for the active check. So this was all that was required to install a Zabbix Agent 2 on your servers, on a Linux server. If you have a Windows, then you can grab an MSI or a precompiled agent. So what are the goodies that you will get out of the box if you will be using an Agent 2? Probably the best way to check it out would be to open the GitHub Git of the Zabbix, so the Zabbix official GitHub repository, and then you can go to sources directory, then the go, so this is directory where the agent 2 source files and every stuff is stored, and then in the directory plugins. So this is where all the plugins of the new Agent 2 are stored, and so everything what is here is already built inside the Agent 2 when you install it at the moment, and you're good to go to use it. So we have some sort of the Zabbix, sync stats, what else, Windows, web monitoring, system run, systemd monitoring out of the box with a systemd discovery, which is not available on the old agent. Redis cache, Postgres, Oracle, MySQL, MQTT, Modbus protocol, which is still under the development, memcached, kernel, Docker, debug, and this list will get wider and wider and wider. So basically all the new monitoring functionality that will be released will be most likely available on the Agent 2 as a plugin for the Go language. Yeah, that's about it. Like, if you have this question, so which one should I use right now, right? I have a good old agent version, let's say 4. Something. So should I uninstall all my agents and install Agent 2? Like, it's not that critical at this moment. As I said, old agent is still working, it is still going to be supported, new versions will be released. But if you have some servers, let's say with that Redis cache, and you want to monitor that Redis cache, so instead of applying some sort of community solutions with some external scripts, user parameters, or whatever else, you can just install a native Agent 2 on the host and use a plugin. You will definitely have to read a little bit of the documentation to understand how to configure those plugins, because there will be additional parameters in the configuration file. But again, all of that is absolutely native. So no external like scripts or plugins or modules or API calls, whatever is needed. Everything is native. Everything that you saw here in the sources Go plugins is already out of the box, and you have a possibility to develop your own plugins. Like if you can develop in the Go language, just type your own Go plugins, but then only difference is you will have to recompile the agent. So this is absolutely a different story. Like for this video, let's keep the native stuff. If you want to utilize these plugins that are already inside, just again download agent for the Windows Archive Agent2, or grab an MSI for a quicker install, or just add a repository to your Linux machines and yum install Zabbix Agent2. That's it. Yeah, this was a short video, so as usual, if you want to, let's say, support these videos and see more, then click the like button, add a comments in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and see you later in the next videos. Goodbye.